Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the play fake, here's Dart. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3, 3. Let's go now. Hey, 60 Bisons. Go trap. 3, 3. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And that won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Red 38.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Pitch, set.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
That's going to be intercepted.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such great opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 43. Claws red. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And he'll get about 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ready?
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Commit red. Ready.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Falcons first down.
1st
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the set.
Second and 10.
Green jack. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's caught. Right side. It's London. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
19 yards.
First and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
45,
31-yard
right.
line.
Ready.
Now Robinson. Uh-oh. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
Okay, right.
From the 22 now, here's second and a yard.
Let's go now. 50. Green. Set. Right.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds.
Gain of 19 yards.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So,
good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Kyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
Second and 10.
It's second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, sack.
On play action, it is Dart, exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he is going to have a close first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
First and 10.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On first down, Dart on the run to the right. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. I believe the coach threw it in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Dart. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Indianapolis. Here's Dart. Going right. It's taken in. And the Colts are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Dart. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
The ball comes out. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession, yes. Indianapolis will hold on to the football.
Brings up fourth and goal.
His kick is perfect. And the Colts get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Set, hut. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go. Set, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Atlanta.
Here we go. Black, 95. Cut.
They'll look to throw again. To the right. That's pitch. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
The RPO, that one is complete, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 seconds.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And a Falcon first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, set.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43, ready.
Back to the air one more time. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izzian. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this pass all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is good. And the Colts are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Colts 10. Joey Sly set to
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Slide 2. Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Set. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
3, ready. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17
Here we go,
yards.
here we go.
First down, Atlanta.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. 43 rail. Black shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Red, 38. Drill, 52. Trail. Yellow. Set. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Throwing now from the guns. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead.
Colts 10. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards, he's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Got it.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 52 book.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 4.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's good.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go, check. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here comes Dark. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. James Pierce getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Ready. Cut.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Red, cycle.
And the
Here we go.
Falcons
Set.
first down.
Blue, 30. Set.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Yellow,
Receiver
43.
in motion, headed left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And the Falcons are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
They'll
try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Set.
He'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
On first and 10, here is Dark. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. He's still on his feet. Jamar Chase. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Colts 17.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set, black shot. 50, green, 6, mega. Set, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
52 blue, set.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Over the middle, that's his tight end pitch. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
His kick is good. Next the score, Falcons 42, Colts 17. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
First down. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tyreek Stevenson on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 19, charge. 79 Broncos.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dark. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The PAT up and good. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Colts 24.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Red 30, flag blue. Edo blue. Set.
They'll give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 33. Yellow.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
18 on the play.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Right, 97. Cut.
Handoff here, up the middle. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Let's go now. Cut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, right.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Last.
Red zone now. He'll drop the throw. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
2 yards.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Good snap, good hold, good catch. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Back at 60.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And the throw left sideline incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in, and it's second down.
Warrior 70, ready, 60 back, 18 Rattlers, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air once more is Dart. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again, Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Colts are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.